today we are joined by an incredible and amazing, talented artist, beauty therapist. She goes by the name of Natalie Smit, all the way from Mitchell's Plain, Cape Town, musical journey, background, coming from church choir to solo artist, beauty therapist. Listen, there's so much that's happening right now with her. I'm just distracted by her hair, but you know what? Welcome to the show, and thank you so much for being here. Give you a round of applause.
Thank you for having
Absolutely
me.
amazing. Listen, I think we should just take a deep breath in and out. There we go. Do you feel better? Like you want to just relax?
I do.
There we go. Yes. Okay. So people are becoming familiar with who you are as an artist today. Solo artist, beauty therapist. Listen, you dabble in so many worlds right now, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But for those people who are becoming familiar with who Natalie Smit is today, what do you remember as the first time you fell in love with music, where you were like, this is still my heart, and this is what I want to do?
Okay, so my mom and I were actually talking about this morning. So the very first time I connected with music was actually before I even came into this world, because my mom used to sing to us as babies when we were still in her stomach. And people may not think it's a thing, but that's where I connected with it at first. But when I came into the world and I started singing in church as a little girl, that is where I realized this is what I love. I love singing to people. I love ministering, especially. And yeah, so singing and seeing people's reaction to that made me realize I love doing this. I want to do it forever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is where that came from.
It wasn't like a Twinkle Little Star. It was more of like, was it a melody? What was it? Do you remember the first song that you sang?
Yes. Fear is not of God.
Okay.
I remembered it. It's a Mississippi choir. I was in the junior choir at the church, and that was my first song that I sang as a solo.
Listen, solo artist and everything, and oh my gosh, I'm just like, this is absolutely amazing, because there are not many artists that walk through these doors and they have transitioned from being a backing vocalist to being a solo artist today. So what has that transition been like for you, and how would you say that has molded you as the strong artist that you are today?
Okay, so being a backing vocalist, I used to love doing it because I used to shy away from being in front.
Yeah.
I never really liked being in the limelight or in front, because I felt like I'm good at backing people, you know?
Yes.
And then I entered my school's talent show in 2018, and I won the competition. I entered it as a solo artist, and from there I realized, okay, this is where I should be. It took me a while to get to that stage because I struggled with being confident in front.
Yeah.
But when I won the competition, it really boosted my confidence and made me realize that I'm actually meant for something greater than just being behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is that's where it started for me.
And part of that journey, you've also been part of amazing events. Some that we might be familiar with, of course, it is the Youth Jazz Festival, as well as Jazz on the Rocks, one that I personally love. What has that experience been like for you?
It was amazing. There I was backing amazing artists. Lukman Adams, Don Vino, some amazing names, and it was an incredible experience for me. Even just as a backing vocalist, I mean, hopefully in the future I'd get to perform as a solo artist there, but just being a backing vocalist was so eye-opening. It was so amazing seeing people vibe to the music and, you know, just enjoying themselves, even in the rain, because it was raining at some point, and people were just enjoying the music. And that is what music is about, uniting people even through whatever's going on. That is what I love.
Through rain
about
or sunshine, you know,
it's
all about music. It's all about the heart. It's all about the message as well. And I hear that you're saying, you know, you've been backing such amazing big artists that we are familiar with in the community today, which I think has also shaped you as Natalie Smit today. But when you look at your life today and you look at your journey and where you've come, there's so much that's still coming for you, and so much that the people can still hear and get to hear for the rest of 2025. So let's talk about that. What can people expect from Natalie Smit for months and weeks to follow? Because I know she said, you know what, are you going to ask me about that question? And be like, girl, I'm put you on the spot. So right now I'm putting you on the spot. What can people expect from you?
So I entered a competition called Clash of the Chords, and I made it through to the finals, which will be on the 26th of April.
Yes.
And I entered it so nonchalant, being like, oh, let me see, and did the semi-finals and made it through to the finals. So excited. And then I have a few upcoming events as well in April, the 5th of April to be specific. I'll be at the Sky Hotel, Suits and Sneakers.
Yes.
On the 27th floor.
She said, I'm not down there, I'm above. Get it right.
You know,
get it right. We're
got
leveling
between
up.
high places. And then I will also be on at RU Jazz on the 5th of April, and I'm super excited.
Listen, April sounds very busy for you. It's a lot is happening, but it's things that you love, right? And speaking about another thing that you also love is beauty therapy. Two like separate worlds, but still being in the creative industry. We have a few seconds left on the clock. How are you managing to balance these two?
So singing and doing beauty therapy both brings about the same thing, making people feel confident, making people feel something. And when I sing, I can make people feel joy and happiness, and when I do people's makeup or nails, they feel that same excitement and joy, and just to feel empowered. So that is how they collide in my world. They, just somehow come together. But I love making people feel some type of way and making them feel happy and joy and just empowered. I love
feeling empowered. I absolutely love that. Listen, thank you so much for that conversation. I know you're still in the building. If you missed that conversation, do not worry. Of course, Natalie Smit is still here, and she's giving you not one but two amazing performances by two incredible powerhouses. I promise you, you do not want to miss it. Myself and Mihlali, we are still in the building. Do not go anywhere.